20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaGato.
Whoa, Industrial Illusions did sign the contract after all. They want to take Dungeon Dice Monsters global.
Shora.
Did y'all know that Duke's father was a murderous clown? I sure didn't.
Calamity Carl.
Everybody cheats, or next time I cheat.
And bio-roxas.
Hello.
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
Duke's father was a murderous clown? I sure didn't.
What?
It's true.
Yeah, what?
Is this canon, or are you just saying that he looks like Murder Circus's son?
No. The clown sign on the card shop? That's because Duke's father is called Mr. Clown in the manga. He never shows up in the anime until the fucking Dark Side of Dimensions movie.
Holy shit,
That's
dude.
funny as shit.
Mr. Clown?
Mr. Clown.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh my god, hold on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yikes.
All things considered, Duke could have ended up a lot worse a human being. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to cut out the Mr. Clown thing to put it at the start of the episode because I think that's something everyone deserves to know. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
He's awful looking. I would set him on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Millennium Clown Cast.
When have we been anything
That's why
but?
Carl's here.
No, we're the whole circus.
Da-da-da-da-da-da, Afro Circus.
Yes.
Every time I remember that Afro Circus was a thing that existed, I want to jump out a window.
Would you prefer, since it's more Yu-Gi-Oh themed, da-da-da-da-da-da, Murder Circus?
What is?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, if
I never watched that.
I have to see Murder Circus again, I'm gonna be
You're gonna
upset.
become a murder circus. You know what I mean? Is he gonna kill him?
I am gonna kill Murder Circus. I'll do it with my own hands if I must.
Everyone, welcome to the Millennium Microphone
Hey,
podcast.
so
Welcome.
I was going to post a picture of Murder Circus as a bit.
Oh no! What have you found?
Oh, I forgot. That's a card.
Apparently,
isn't it?
Murder Circus is a character in the Marvel database from Earth 616.
What?
There's a Marvel character, or a comic at least, called Murder Circus, and I'm dying.
Send me an image, please, dear God. You can't just tell me this and not.
Yeah, that's the one I found.
What
What?
This is an X-Men thing?
Of course it's an X-Men thing. Jesus Christ.
I love Nightcrawler in the corner, butt-ass naked, just living it up.
No,
That's
he's
really
he's
good.
like little imps everywhere.
A traveling circus and freak show run by Frankenstein's monster?
Oh my
with the intent
God.
of hunting down the remaining descendants of the Frankenstein family. What the?
Okay, wait, real talk?
Holy shit. When entering the Westchester area in search of Maximillian von Katzen.
Katzenbogen.
Oh my God.
Okay, wait a minute. Can we just take a moment as an aside? That drawing of Wolverine, that specific style of Wolverine right there in the clown, he can get it. Also, Beast can get it. Fuck.
I mean, Beast can always get it, and if you
Okay,
don't
but
think
they
so,
put
then
Beast in like
I don't know what
BDSM
to tell
gear.
you.
He can get it.
I'm sorry, Beast is in BDSM gear when Storm is right there in
Right.
fucking chains, giving you the
Okay,
eyes.
but look at Beast.
Hello?
Look at him. He's got like a fucking leather strap going across his titty.
Beast.
This works well for him. How do you-
Well, listen, I'm putting the image on the YouTube video, and if people want to see it, they can go to the YouTube
Editing
video.
Shibuya, I need you to do me a favor, okay? Zoom in on Wolverine's titty.
Oh, no.
Now zoom in on Beast's titty. Now zoom in on Tiny Nightcrawler's ass. Thank you.
I'm gonna laugh.
I'm
gonna
taking
laugh when
$5
that's,
out of your Patreon money for
No, you
December
fucking
for
aren't.
making editing Shibuya specifically do something. It's only $5. It will continue as long as you make demands to editing Shibuya.
Also, Murder Circus.
Is he like walking on the world? Is that what that is?
He's on a...
Oh, he's on the ball.
Oh, on the ball.
Yeah, he's just running on a ball.
What? Ugh. The more I look at it, the more just I'm confused.
Murder Circus sucks. I hate him.
I gotta
Anyway.
send this to my boyfriend real quick and be like, hey, Wolverine can fucking get it.
I'm breaking up with you for Circus Wolverine.
Your boyfriend's just like, how dare you not mention Iceman back there?
Welcome to the X-Cast,
The X-Cast.
The X.
We just go through all of X-Men.
where we talk exclusively about DMX.
Actually, I should steal KZ's podcast time video now, since we're talking about X-Men explicitly. Yeah, I should just post that without context and see.
Hold on, I gotta go consult isdmxinjail.com real quick. DMX is not in jail.
Isn't that run with Flash? Isn't that site gonna disappear?
Please don't say that.
Because I saw someone talking about it. Oh yeah, by the way, if you enjoy a site with Adobe Flash, cherish it while you have it, because very soon it will be gone.
And if you like websites where you can give money to people who make things you like, you can go to patreon.com/millenniummike.
Yeah, 2 L's, 2 N's, MIC.
MILLENNIUMMIC.
Oh.
Even while sick, I can still get it.
Damn right. For just $5 a month, you can support us. $25 gets you in the description of every video we upload, or every podcast rather, because it goes on multiple platforms. And then $50 when we duel sometimes, because we need to figure out another day for that. You can join us if you so choose. But do not support if you don't have the money. This is only if you are financially stable. Do not feel guilty. Supporting us by listening is already plenty, and we thank
If
you.
11 people pledge $1, we will be at $300 per month.
Wow.
And that much closer to our $400 goal of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Generation Next.
And also Capsule Monsters.
Game on, get your game on.
Do you want us to make the grade and maybe also win this fight? Then support us.
Everyone listening, just
Sorry, I just like that guitar.
I'm glad you got the guitar riff right.
everyone listening, just keep in mind, if you get us to GX, we have to suffer through the existence of Ojamas.
What do you mean suffer? The Ojamas are great.
The Jamas are perfect.
How dare you trash the
If I weren't
Ojamas?
sick right now, I would do the extremely high-pitched Ojama yellow voice, and I would fucking kill your eardrums.
I don't remember what the Ojama yellow voice sounds like. I'll need to study up so that I
It's
can
very
torment you with it at a later date.
But I still enjoy him. He's like,
Hey there, I'm gonna suck your wee wee.
I'm very sure he doesn't say that.
Oh,
he's got some DSLs on him.
I mean, he runs around in his briefs, so that's wonderful.
Young man.
Anyway, moving on to a topic that the Bio won't be confused about because
Bio's
it's
gone.
so far in the future.
Bio's dead.
Oh,
I killed him.
Carl, you keep doing this to our podcast co-host. I need you to stop. I can't keep replacing them like this.
Just fire up the cloning machine. Don't worry, he'll be back.
Hello.
How can I clone something that's dead?
What?
You take its DNA and you put it through the machine. Simple.
What are we talking about?
There he is.
Nothing,
see
we're
it
good.
Well, my landlord called me because I was trying to. I have to return a book from school by tomorrow, and so we don't have a printer, and so I was messaging him to see if we could use this printer.
Oh, okay.
But they're gone.
Yummy.
So, I mean, like they went out of state.
If you
What did you do
specifically
to
need
them?
to like copy pages, you could always just take a photo of it.
What did you do to your landlord? They're gone.
What? Nothing. What'd you do?
The fucking killed him, dude.
I mean, being a landlord's not a real job anyway.
Episode 46.
Episode 46. But first, the pot of greed.
Well, I always say landlord because it's easier. It's someone that used to work at my school, and my school fired them because they're idiots, and so now they undercut the pricing of the apartments that the school sells because it's outrageous. And so they're actually pretty cool.
I mean, that's fun.
Mm.
Spite is a hell of a motivator.
Shibuya, what does the pot of Geed say?
The pot of Geed thinks that Duke Devlin has some smoking sick style.
Okay,
and
but that name...
uh,
Sorry, never mind.
No, the name is very good.
Continue.
The pot of greed will remember that. The pot of greed likes the funny dice. And the pot of greed is very excited for season 2, which we have officially entered with episodes 50 and 51. Wow! The card game will soon have an actual rule set that we can actually follow and play along with, instead of just whatever the fuck they decide to do per episode.
It's been so long.
It's been 84 years. Anyway, that's all from the pot of greed. So episode 46.
Yeah.
Solomon okay?
Right? He's so depressed. That's why I thought this was like a... This is why I thought it was a... what's it called?
A filler?
A filler episode, because he was just completely different. And I was like, yeah. There's some random event that happened that's going to send them all on a journey to go
He's just
do
like,
something.
I fucking sweep up around here and I clean everything, and this is the thanks I'm getting. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Are you alright?
I started laughing when Teo was just like, is your grandpa sick, when he has been in a hospital bed twice up till now, and he is livelier than ever.
Is your grandfather okay? Taya, you know exactly what he's been through. ShibuyaKaiba nearly fucking killed him. Maximillian Pegasus actually did kill him.
What's a Kaiba? Who's a Pegasus?
And then he almost had to fight this annoying little twat of a little girl.
That I actually don't remember. That one's not a bit. That didn't happen.
We all hope it didn't happen, but it did.
You made that part up.
Look, Taya, his boyfriend left town. He's really distraught about it, okay? Just try not
Taya,
to bring
just
it
be
up,
glad that you
know?
don't live with him.
I love that fucking... Yugi's grandpa's just like, this new game store that just pops up could put me out of business, and Yugi's like,
Right?
whoa, a new game store?
Oh, thank God, Grandpa.
He's like, fuck you, Dad.
You only have, like, Monopoly and first edition Duel Monsters. I want that new shit.
What's up, Bio?
Oh, no. I was just saying, Yu-Gi-Oh's just like, fuck you, Granddad. I'm leaving.
He's just like, fuck out of here, Grandpa.
This
New
is
cards.
the new hotness.
But also, like, how has no one opened up a new game store before this? Like,
Listen, Solomon Muto has had an extreme monopoly on the gaming industry in this small little subsection of Japan, in America.
Yeah.
He goes, Yugi, I have an important mission for you. He pulls out a Glock and he goes, I need you to bust a cap in that little bitch.
he
Devlin.
just pulls out like
I need you to eliminate the
jacket that has
competition.
bombs strapped to it. He's like, wear this.
Oh my
Go over to that
God.
game store. Go pick out a new game for
Grandpa,
yourself.
how are we able to survive as such a small game... How are we able to survive as such a small game shop? Well, you see, Yugi, we're sponsored by Time Warner, Castamera, Coke, Pepsi.
I mean, Joey has a tab at Grandpa's Game Shop, so clearly every tournament Joey doesn't place in sends their prize money directly to the store.
Half of that prize money that's going towards Serenity's fucking eyes is going towards my dinner, Yugi.
I like to think that Yugi's technically like Solomon's sleeper agent. Hands him a gun and he goes, take this guy out. And Yugi's like, what are you? And then Yami takes over and goes, I understand.
Grandpa.
That's all Yami's been this whole time, just like the end of the
That's why he
sleeper
gave him the
agent.
puzzle.
God.
He gave him the puzzle to be his hitman.
Grandpa just goes, here, Yugi, I've packed your deck and something special for you today when you go to the game store. And he's like, thanks, Grandpa. Why is there a gun in here, Grandpa?
It's just two cards glued on the sides of the gun. Here's your deck, Yuki.
He's placed a catapult turtle in the safety so that when he takes it out, it'll launch just like the turtle. And he's like, just like the card, Yugi, you know what to do.
He glued two cards to the sides of the gun so that no one can slip a card into the hammer to make the gun go off.
I just had the worst fucking thought, man.
Oh.
So, in the last couple of episodes, we found out that, the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle has apparently been referred to as Yu-Gi-Oh!, King of Games, the Pharaoh, etc. We found out that he's a pharaoh, right?
Yeah.
You ever think he and Yugi just sit down and Yugi's just like, so what was ancient Egypt really like? Well, it was really great until this guy came along and split the Red Sea with a Beyblade.
Oh, that kind of
Crossover
shared
we
canon is
needed.
what we need more of. That's really good.
He took away a lot of people I needed that day. But I wouldn't give in, Yugi. Never give in to terrorists.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck kind of note are we starting on today? What kind of mood are we setting? Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, spirit of the puzzle, what the fuck is wrong with you? Listen, Yugi, I'm just saying.
Listen. Sipping on that Duke Devlin juice got me feeling a little something,
Oh, right. Duke Devlin. What kind of name is that? What does that even mean?
A good name.
Name? Mean. So
I
can't
mean,
talk to that.
Duke because he wants to be
Devlin.
a king of games, and Devlin because he looks kind of ominous and edgy. So Devil, but not
'Cause he's
Devil
a
because this is for kids. So Devlin.
'Cause he's a sexy little
It's
devil.
not even his fucking name, honestly.
It's not at all his
Alright.
name in Japanese. Would you like to guess what his
Oh,
name is in
seriously?
Japanese?
I know it, so.
Fake gamer.
All right.
Fake gamer in Japanese. Wait.
What is Duke Devlin's name in Japanese? His original name.
Yeah, I'm looking up fake gamer in Japanese. Nisei no gamer.
Carl, do you have any guesses?
Oh, I know what it is, so I'm not saying.
Okay, well, his name is just Ryuji Otogi.
Yeah.
It's just a
That makes more
vanilla
sense.
name.
When I looked up the clown guy, it was talking about Ryuji, and I was like, that's not.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah, in Japanese, his name is just Ryuji Otogi.
why I
And
know.
then 4Kids just decided, we're not going to name him Ryan. No, that's too boring. We're going to name him Duke. Duke Devlin. And 6-year-old
It's a
me was just
good
like,
ass name.
that's neat. So,
He's so fucking
It worked
hot.
out.
Get fucked, pukey boy.
I want to lick his abs.
He's
16.
how old is he?
Carl, these are all high schoolers.
I'm not
You
gonna
keep
continue in that
forgetting
trade.
this.
He's apparently also, his birthday's apparently February 28th. Neat.
That's very neat.
I'm not gonna fuck with this 2-bit Houdini.
I love how he tells the guy that he hired. He's like, I hired you to. I don't remember what he said, but
I hired you to manage this
Damn it.
shop, not to butt in my business or
Whatever.
some shit.
right, or like to tell me what to do or to judge my judgments
Yeah.
or something. That was really good.
It's very good.
And then it cuts to him playing a game in school, and I was just like, I bet he paid all those girls to be around him.
I mean, maybe, but also this is the late 90s, early 2000s, and he's an edgy boy, and edgy boys are trendy. So,
My favorite line so far from this shit has been, I mentioned this to Shibuya
Yeah.
earlier before we started recording. When Joey's talking about his sister's operation, he's just like, the eye guy said that she's gonna be better.
The eye guy.
The eye
I just
guy.
imagine Joey just like went. He just like goes on the internet. He's like, eye surgeon for friend. He just like clicks on the first name he finds. Like, oh, the eye guy, great.
It's like some scary little dude who looks like Master Xehanort. He's just like, hello there, I will take good care of your
He's like, how much
sister."
money do you have? And he's like, 5 million. He's like, it's gonna be 5 million to save your sister.
well, no, because he,
like,
he
oh,
knew
of
what
course.
That's exactly what I have.
he knew what the price tag was beforehand, so he looked it up, and clicked on the first result, and it was just like this dude who took a photo in a back alley with like a
Guys.
flashlight to light the bed.
That's a
It's bold
spoon.
of you to think Joey knows how to use a computer. You know he was just watching TV and saw one of those infomercials that was like, call 1-800-I-Guy.
God damn it, you're right.
little boy.
He was just sitting there. That
Also-
fucking
also-
infomercial comes on TV, and he's like, "Hey, that's exactly what I need."
Hand me your sister. I'll make her eyes be good now.
He just has a spoon.
I'll
just
wave my hands over
pops
them
them out.
and cast a fairy spell to
That
make them good.
okay.
Big brother, where are we going? I'm taking you to the eye guy, Serenity. Here he is now. Hi, everybody. Hey, eye guy. Oh, please. The name's Dr. Nick.
Big brother, where are we going? You ever heard of a casting couch? Serenity?
I'm going to strangle you myself, Carl. You'd
Somewhere
better
in
stop.
America. Nobody really knows where this fucking town is, but you know what? This has the cheapest medical care I could find. Hi,
I mean, yeah.
everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick.
I love how fucking, like, Duke sees Yugi and them just standing there staring at him. He's just like, pardon me, but perchance would you fine fellows happen to be connoisseurs of the game known as Duel Monsters?
Well, no. At first it's Joey.
Something about
it's Joey
dice,
just
right?
going, "Those are girls. I want girls. Girls are hot." And then Duke just being like, "Want to play a game, stupid?" And he's like, "I'm not stupid." And then Joey proceeds to be the dumb bitch that we know he is.
Joey's looking in through the window of the fucking classroom, and then he kicks the door and he goes, "Let me in, I'm trying to fuck."
Let me in. I'm trying to fuck.
Also, though, why do all these kids have companies? Because Kaiba was here at the school. Duke was at this school. Yugi's at this school, who apparently his
a rich kid's
granddad has a
school.
monopoly on duel monsters in that town. Like,
It's a rich
what
kid's
kind of school is this?
It actually addresses that Duke is specifically a transfer student in the sub. So Kaiba may have gone to this school for a while, but Duke transferred specifically because he has a grudge against Yugi, which actually makes a little bit of sense. But also, all of these multi-million-dollar like brand owners at 17, obscene, absurd.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. But that's part of what makes it fun.
I love that he says rock and roll at one point. Like
It's-
that
it's on
that
brand.
and the heart of the dice must have like been ideas that they had,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and then it just
Duke-
crashed and burned
Duke,
when
if-
they released it.
Duke, he's our man. If he can't do it, we have a backup plan. I hate his fucking cheerleading squad.
They are the worst.
I bet he paid for those too.
You're so fucking awful.
I also, as soon as I heard Duke just go, "Playing a game for fun is so pointless," I was just like, I feel really called out, and I'm hurt. I'm upset. Playing games for fun is the only thing I do to get joy.
He fucking tricks the shit out of Joey. Joey's like, if you were a real man, you'd play real men games like Duel Monsters, the children's card game.
Is this the only time that what's it called, Dungeon Dice Monster shows up?
I mean, I don't know whether I want to spoil it for you, but yes,
Yes.
it's the only time.
So they spent 4 episodes
Four episodes
trying to
dedicated to
get-
Dungeon Dice Monsters.
to get this off the ground,
They
and they're like, nah.
really wanted it to take off.
They set it up, they explain all the rules, they give you new monsters as well as your old
Although,
favorites, and then they
to
release
be
it, and
fair,
everyone's just
They
like,
probably would have
cards.
done better.
I'm pretty sure.
Go ahead, Carl.
Go ahead, Shora.
Are we
ahead,
really gonna
Shora.
do this shit we did last night?
Go ahead,
They
Shora.
should have packaged like unique Yu-Gi-Oh cards with the
It
starter.
probably
kit.
would have made it better.
That might have actually done well, yeah.
But yeah, no, they did a limited release of the actual board game, and as a kid, I desperately fucking wanted it.
I had some of them. It was really good. I was gonna say, I don't remember anymore.
I'm just gonna take a second to plug that I think
Oh, no, I
Billiam, who does a lot of videos on like nostalgic shit from like when from like early 2000s stuff that barely took off or stuff that like crashed and burned. I think he did a video on Dungeon Dice Monsters where he like bought some of the packs and actually set it up and talked about it. So if you're interested, you can go watch that.
I
'Cause
think. Oh, sorry, Shibuya. I thought you were finished.
Oh no, the rest of my sentence was just gonna be like, because it's kind of neat. So go ahead.
I'm pretty sure, at least from what I can guess here, is that because like the season 0 bit of Yu-Gi-Oh exists, and it was like, I just feel like it wasn't supposed to keep going into card game territory, but the card game part proved so fucking popular that like you have to go back to it. And Dungeon Dice Monsters is the reason, like the example of him just going, all right, we're moving on to the next thing, and then we're gonna move on to another thing after that. But they just like, no, dude, the cards are too popular. You gotta fucking keep going to it. You gotta keep doing the cards.
After dedicating a whole arc to Duel Monsters, I feel like this was just a way for him to take a short break from it,
Probably.
if anything.
Also, fun fact, there was a Game Boy Advance game of Dungeon Dice Monsters.
It's
And they
so
basically
fun.
rebranded
really
it later into the form of Capsule Monsters, which is way fucking funnier. Because Capsule Monsters technically came first in the manga, but let's be honest, so few people fucking know about Capsule Monsters.
Yeah. Dungeon Dice Monsters is the cooler one because you get the funny little man with the pointy hat.
Yeah.
And there's a tabletop sim version of it that's
You can see him in the picture of their bio.
certainly exists.
He's on the big block.
Actually,
Oh,
do you think
hello.
that Tabletop Sim Dungeon Dice Monsters mod would support 4 players?
Maybe.
We could do Dungeon Dice
If it
Monsters.
does, we could just do that
That'd
for
be
a
really
stream.
fucking funny. If you want a Dungeon Dice Monsters tabletop sim stream, donate to patreon.com/millenniummike. MILLENNIUMMIC.
Or, just like comment that you want it.
Or,
'cause
like, comment,
it sounds
subscribe,
neat
all that
and-
traditional YouTuber bullshit.
Tell everyone that you like our
Excuse me.
podcast, please, God.
Just kidding. That was offensive. I see that.
I'm sorry. The word YouTuber is offensive to me personally.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Content creator.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Joey has some of the best fucking lines out of any fucking episodes we've watched in this episode, which is fucking great.
Joey's also the dumbest
Also
in this
the dumbest
episode
motherfucker.
specifically.
100%. Just, he spent some major moolah.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Give me the ladies.
What was the other one? It's like, cha-ching, Joey struck gold.
Yeah.
I just find it so weird that Joey just becomes a dog so many times. It's so weird.
This is a recurring theme, Bio.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
It makes you uncomfortable, but it made people in the early 2000s very interested.
It awakened
Oh, there we go.
people.
Let's get a load of these babies. Joey
This
struck
was the
gold.
awakening.
This was a lot of people's awakening, which is
That's real good.
I'm not gonna say that as a kid
What,
I found
furries?
a fanfic that was just Joey in a dog suit getting fucking railed by
No.
ShibuyaKaiba.
No.
But I sure.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I've seen multiple fics of Joey and Kaiba that involve, Joey begging like a dog, but
I'm not going to say that I'm excited that someone else mentioned the entire furry bait thing other than me, but I am.
what I am gonna say is that Yugi's outfit in this
Furry
arc is
bait.
really fucking good.
Right? Yeah, I love the new costumes.
All of their outfit changes are fucking great.
I'm so upset that this outfit does not show up more often because I would fucking wear this.
Shibuya, I'm so sorry, but you have to change all of our outfits on the card, on the art now. For the channel.
You realize doing that for one episode it's a lot, dude.
It's a-
It's
yeah,
a whole lot.
we don't do that for one
gonna
episode.
have
We
to do
do
it
that
anyway
for
for
like an
season 2.
entire season.
We'll do that for a new arc maybe.
Also,
but
doing that for one episode is a lot of work. Gestures at the Toon World episode.
well, you were kind and very willing to do that for the bit, and it was very neat.
It was a good fucking bit.
It was a damn good bit. Also, I started myself off with the Duelist Kingdom Kaiba outfit, so why would I need to change everyone? We all have different
That's
outfits
fucked
from
up.
different
Well,
points.
obviously,
so.
Shibuya, you need to swap to the Waking the Dragons arc, Kaiba.
No, obviously I need to swap to the purple coat that we're gonna see soon.
That's Waking the Dragons arc, Kaiba.
Oh, is that literally just okay? Well,
Yes.
sure. Okay, I guess.
Why did all of the card packs that Duke had have Thousand Eyes Restrict on them when no one knows that card exists except for Pegasus, who owns
Well,
it?
there was a lot of subtle foreshadowing that Duke was going to be tied to Pegasus, actually.
That doesn't
Yeah.
change anything.
That's part of the foreshadowing.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love that Joey calls him Pee-Pee. And Dookie.
Definitely.
It's so
Very
good.
good.
Can we agree that Oni Tank is one of the worst things in the world?
Yeah. It's...
Oni Tank?
Oh, the first monster Duke summons
Oni
in the
Tank.
duel.
Oh, I kind of just blacked out because they were talking so much about... Oh, hello. Yeah. The way they start... Okay, so I thought this was a filler arc.
Nope.
So I just kind of glazed over when they were like, and I played this. Now let me launch into this 5-minute explanation about how this mechanic works. And I was like, oh my god. Like literally the entire arc is just them playing something and then taking 5 minutes to
Yes.
explain it. It hurt. It was
I'd also like to
painful.
bring up that the fact that a snowball's chance in Hades is only said because 4Kids the cowards will not say the word hell.
Yeah. I love that everyone freaked out when Duke attacked with a monster. They're like, Joey, get your head in the game. You gotta do better than this. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
that's how the
like,
game
he's
goes.
been doing good up until now. What the fuck?
He's been doing great. Y'all are fucking
Like,
assholes.
wow, you're not playing the game. Calm down, maybe. Maybe be a little more supportive.
And I love Duke just like summoning Gradius and going, this is the strongest monster in my deck. It's like, you literally don't know that. You just opened all of these cards fresh from the fucking pack. You don't know what's in your... You could have fucking a mysterious fifth Blue Eyes in there for all anyone knows. Stupid.
We should do that. Like a randomized deck.
That might be
play with it. That'd be
interesting,
fun.
actually, because I think there are sites where you can, like, quote-unquote open old packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, like, we could just pick a set and just be like, yeah, let's build a deck with shit that we pull from this live on stream.
That would be cool to basically do virtual drafting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up real quick and see if there's a way to do this.
An EDO, I'd assume you can
Well,
just
we can
randomly string
set it
together.
up through EDO after, like, using a site to basically do fake polls. Yeah, so just we like write down what we get and we pick from that.
I immediately found it. Yu-Gi-Oh pack opener, db.yugiohprodeck.com/pack-open.
Hell yeah.
Drop that in. Drop that in here so I can pin
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking. I just wanted to say that link because it's funny to say the full ass link.
That is a pretty good link.
You can set it to sealed draft mode. You can select the number of packs, deck builder mode.
It's very neat.
Oh my god, it has all the fucking TCG packs from like every fucking set.
That's why it's a really good idea because we can just do multiple packs from
makes
multiple
me
eras
alright.
if we want.
They got 5Ds in here. Oh my god, they even got the mega packs from like the tins.
Oh, that's kind of really good shit. Anyway, to get back on track, shoutouts to Fairy Meteor Crush, which I had back in the day. It's a very good spell
I
card.
still have it. Very unexpected.
Yeah.
He's like, very Meteor Crush. It's like, oh, fuck, what? Crazy. I also immediately called Duke's gonna summon a monster and make it pierce with limiter removal, huh?
Yeah.
Sure enough. I just wasn't expecting Fairy Meteor Crush of all cards.
I mean, in Japanese, he also uses Michizure, which is another one I had from back in the day.
Michi, what?
Michizure is
what?
when they're falling off the cliff and they're like grabbing at it to try and hang on, and then for
Shibuya.
some reason it summons hands
Shibuya.
to drag dudes. What?
Shibuya. They used that in the he used that in the dub.
He specifically said it by name.
Yeah.
Okay, then I was just sleepy or something. Okay.
I know that because Joey shouted, Michi, what?
Well, did they specifically call Dungeon Dice Monsters DDM in the dub? I don't think so.
No, they didn't do
DDM.
that. No, they didn't do that, but that's great.
And then Duke also specifically has a line when he's talking to like the manager of his shop. where they're talking about Yugi and how he'll get his revenge, and he's like, I promise to drag him onto the DDM battlefield, and I just started howling because you sound so stupid. This is great. Also, the fact that Duke uses the boy suffix just like Pegasus. And then in Japanese...
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that when he's in class doing the dice thing, in the sub, they use the Toon theme to introduce him while he's doing his little dice trick for the
good.
ladies.
That's
There's
real
a lot
good.
of foreshadowing. It's very neat.
I do like Duke's character design. He looks very cool.
It is
like his-
very early 2000s, and I love it.
I like his dumb little eye tattoo.
On just a one eye.
Yeah. Just the
I love
one.
his dumb dice earring.
I would wear those.
So good. Oh, he comes back. Cool.
Yeah.
The episode 47.
So
Master Gamer.
I hate Duke.
He really is just a massive douche in this fucking set.
I mean,
This
he
whole
is.
set of episodes, the biggest piece of shit in the goddamn world. I also love he's just like, I'm gonna humiliate you in front of the entire fucking world. Here's my camera setup, bro.
Yeah.
oh my god, my wife walked in while I was watching that, and of course the one time she walks in, it's like where the grandpa's just staring up at the screen being like, oh my god, I love these little girls. I mean TVs.
Oh
I was like,
God.
this is not how the
Yeah.
show goes.
That's the rule. That's the rule of TV. Whenever you're watching
I
and someone
know.
walks in, it has to be at the worst possible out of context moment.
Yup.
Yep.
I want to know how he afforded all that fucking technology where the whole stadium just changed around like that. It's like, how rich are you motherfuckers?
I mean, do you see how tall his building is?
Yeah.
This building's huge.
His building's huge. He was able
Also,
to rent.
what are the other floors?
He was able to rent one of the high tech duel rings that are like exclusive at this point in time, and then he was able to
even-
like modify it to do
Yeah,
Dungeon Dice
to do
Monsters
his
as
own
well.
thing. Like, there's no way Industrial Illusions paid for all of that.
They probably paid for a decent chunk.
Yeah, I love fucking Yami's just like, this game looks pretty straightforward, and the panel opens and he's like, what the fuck?
He's like, what?
Okay, this game is pretty simple. What the fuck is going on here?
And I love Duke just like, all right, so let's start playing. He's like, wait, what do you mean? What are we do? You know what we're doing? No, I don't. You know
Wait,
what we're
what-
doing? The game that I just made.
What do any
You know
of
the
these
rules?
dice mean? What? Okay.
I
know the
knew that you
rules.
weren't
You're
the
the king
real
of
deal in
games.
this game you know nothing about that's entirely dependent on random dice rolls, bitch.
I don't know what any of
The
these fucking
dumbest.
dice do. What the hell? Get fucked.
And somehow he's still able to pull the Dark Magician from that set, but we'll get to that.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to grab a handful of dice and just pretend it makes sense.
And one black one, because black is cool.
It is. I wish I had a black die. Actually, I think I do have a pair of black dice somewhere.
I'd also just like to bring up dimensionalizing.
Dimension the dice.
It's so good.
Yes.
All right. So in English,
It's so lame.
in English they say dimension the dice. But does anyone have any guesses as to what they say in Japanese?
Do they just say dimensionalize?
That's your guess.
That's my guess. We'll find out.
I don't even know. I can't. No.
Sure, you have a guess?
No.
It's so funny because in English it's dimension the dice, and in Japanese it's just dimension dice.
Dimension
Just
the
remove
dice.
I think the just adds
What does
a
it even
lot
mean?
to it for some weird reason. Dimension dice just seems, I don't know.
That means, but they're throwing it on a board and it appears like what? I don't get it. It makes me very mad.
It's awesome.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's
It's great.
there's a lot happening.
So, like, one of my last notes for the last episode was this is 100% a fetish thing at this point, right? And then one of my first notes in 47 is this is absolutely a fetish thing.
Oh, of course it is.
They
Why do you
all
think it
just
took
keep
off
going-
in fanfics?
Bad doggy, bad.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah, for sure.
What were you gonna say?
Circling
before
back to the
Bio?
dimension dice thing though, like
Yeah.
it's called Dungeon Dice. So just like say like Dungeon Dice or like create the dungeon or like something because it you know what, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Dungeon the dice.
It's just like where does dimension come from? What does that even mean? I don't get it. Anyways. I think what is his name? Duke calls him like King of Lame or something, or like
Yeah.
King of Game, more like King of Lame. And I was like,
Yes,
got him.
he calls him King of Lames. He calls him Master Gamer. It's so dumb.
Oh, he's
And
some.
there's one point where they're fighting. He's like, I'm both the champion and the creator. And I was like, yeah, he literally just made this up to fight Yugi. Yep. like he just like made this all up on
As
the
it
spot.
turns out, that is incorrect.
Duke, Yugi, you disgusting cheat! I'm gonna defeat you fair and square by cheating in a game I made. It's genius.
How about that flashback to
That flashback is really
to
good.
him going to see Pegasus? I was like, yikes, Pegasus sounded more like
Email for Devlin boy.
Epstein.
Email for Devlin boy.
God, that fucking had me reeling.
literally like gets on the Epstein plane.
No.
Literally, he like emails this guy and he's like, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 16. He's like, let me send you my private jet. I'd love to see your game. Literally.
I see. My notes weren't nearly that bad. My notes were just quote,
That's
and
coming
with
from
that,
Bio.
the deal was sealed. And I'm just like, there's no written contract. There's no deal
You know
without a
what?
written fucking contract.
You
You,
know what?
stupid child.
Bio, I'm glad that you said that. It's still fucking sending me reeling. One of my notes was, he was a great man, even with the prisoners and all of the child touching.
Like by that point, Mokuba would have already been on the island, I think.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So while Duke is there, Mokuba's just locked up, going.
Imagine Pegasus is
me.
walking Duke around, showing him the castle. He's just like,
just ignore that child.
what's with the child over there? Isn't that Seto Kaiba's brother? Shh, don't worry about a Dookie boy.
And she's like, no one's ever called me Dookie Boy before.
Mr. Pegasus, why is your assistant manservant? Why is he bound by leather? Don't worry
I
about
like
it.
it
You're
like this.
underaged. I'm
This is
just,
the only way I can get off, kid. Leave me alone.
I'm just gonna leave.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
I'm going to knock this conversation far away from this podcast by cutting in with a little multiple choice game for all of us here.
Oh.
So, you all know the summon crest on the dice, right? How it's like a 4-pointed compass thing?
The what?
What?
On the dice, when you get a summon crest, the summon crest itself is like a 4-pointed star almost, that almost looks like it's the compass's cardinal directions. Do you all remember
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
Well,
No.
what do you think the summon crest is in the sub? I'm going to give you multiple choice and you get to pick. Do you think it is A, the same, B, a pentagram, C, regular 5-pointed stars, or D, a sun?
I'm gonna say C because C is always right.
I think it's gonna be 5-pointed stars.
I think it's gonna be the same. It didn't look edited to me.
They are 5-pointed stars in the original sub, because stars on cards are 5 points, and these are the same monsters as in Duel Monsters. So it only makes sense, since those are the levels. And I don't know
I
why they
remember-
felt the need to change it.
No, I have a note written down, and like the last episode where I was just like, wait a second, they changed the fucking signal, the things on the dice,
Yes.
because they did originally in this first episode they were all stars, and then after that they were the compass points.
Yeah.
It was like they changed, all of them changed. I was like, what the fuck?
It's very weird.
It's so weird.
There's literally no reason you need to change a 5-pointed star into anything else but 4 kids. If you want to do that much extra work, fine, I guess. Like, sure.
It's fucked up how they push the dice into the board.
I like it.
I like it a lot,
It's kind of pog.
but I don't get how it works that much.
I mean, if it's just like a slot that you can push in like a button.
Yeah, but then like the dice just sits in there and it glows,
I mean, yeah.
and it like perfectly flushes into the rest of the panel. It's a little scary, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty satisfying.
It is very
It
satisfying to
looks
watch.
satisfying as hell.
I want to do that all of the time.
Yeah, man, I wish Dungeon Dice Monsters would have taken off so we could have like actual high-tech Dungeon Dice Monsters battlefields.
I want it so bad.
I need it. I need a little wizard.
What if there's, like, a
dice.
spin-off?
It's funny, haha.
I love fucking Duke sitting there playing Dungeon Dice Monsters with Pegasus. He's like, it's crazy. It's like he'd played the game before. And it's like, if only you knew, Duke. If only you knew what was fucking going on.
Meanwhile, Duke Devlin just every 5 minutes going, "You cheater, you never could have beaten an honest man like Pegasus. Maximillian Pegasus, who's never cheated at anything in his life, ever."
He's such a simp.
Yes.
He's like all this evidence throwing in his face, like, no, I don't believe it. It's not true. And it's like, look, dude, just think for a second. He's like, no, I will not think. He's great.
You can't cheat at this game if I cheat first by not telling you things about the game that are crucial to the game and the gameplay. No.
My favorite part of this episode is when they constantly mention Yugi's heart points. And I just wrote down, do you think the monsters are in range of Yugi's heart points? Are they in range to attack Yugi?
Man, you think
they're gonna attack?
you think they
attack
can hit?
Yugi? Yugi's heart points, the monsters, Duke's monsters, in range to attack Yugi's heart points, the heart points Yugi has. Duke's monsters are gonna attack them because they're in range. Yugi's points, the monsters.
Pain.
Episode 48. I have 4 notes.
I have 2 notes.
And one of those notes is Yugi reading the FAQ like an intelligent human being. Way to go, Yugi.
Oh, like the help screen or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
The fact that
It's
it's
like,
right
oh, use
there.
the help screen. It's like
he's
right there in
finally
his
just
face. Like, how would you?
Googling how to play Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Man, my first note is Joey being a dog makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Very much so.
My first note is intro so fucking stop.
Also, did you guys get like a ping of like, I don't know if nostalgia is the right word, but like every time the die would appear, it'd make like a dial-up noise or something, or like a walkie-talkie noise.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
Oh, man.
You guys know what I'm talking
That
about?
didn't click to me.
You see where I'm finding like the.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything,
Noise.
but like I already get nostalgia just from watching these episodes, so it just might not have hit me as hard. My second note is also very good because it ties into the first of Yugi using the FAQ. And the second note is just, quote, "Unbelievable! That cheat has learned how to play the game I didn't teach him how to play."
I wrote that exact thing. I wrote down, impossible. He's cheating by learning how to play the game on his own without my help.
I knew I never should have given him that help desk.
Oh my god.
I love fucking. I was like, oh, Solomon's about to be super mad. Oh, never mind. He's horny.
Grandpa only has 2 moods.
And the note after that is cheat. You cheated. You're a cheater. Cheating. Cheater. It didn't cheat at all by having an unfair advantage over you. It's not cheating when I do it. Cheater. Cheat.
See, my note after that was just Strike Ninja Raw, because I tuned out until Strike Ninja came out on the field.
My note after that is when when Battle Ox walked up to Knight of Twin Swords, and I wrote Bear versus Otter.
Shit, you're right. Fuck.
The Pornhub theme just starts going.
You stop that.
I'll show you why he's the Knight of Twin Sword.
I actually forgot what I had written for my last note of episode 48, and it's really funny because my last note is literally me just going, I barely have notes for this one. I just think the dice are neat.
That's pretty good. Most of my notes are just all caps screaming about Duke Devlin being a piece of shit up until and then the fucking footsteps, this ninja sounds are the best. Every
Strike
sound.
Ninja is so
Fucking
good, dude.
Strike Ninja had me going fucking buck wild. That was so good.
Every sound Strike Ninja made was fucking best.
Strike Ninja's so damn good, dude. I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
he was real cool.
He's like, holy shit, this motherfucker's going buck wild. Jesus Christ. Funny shit.
That's really good.
And no, stop playing the game right. You're cheating and making me look bad. No, stop. No.
There's like one when he wins and he's just like, Yugi says something about like, even if you make the game, there's still people better than you or something.
Yeah, just
just
because
like,
you make
yikes.
the game doesn't mean that people can't beat you at it, which is very true.
And Duke's just like, don't worry, Yugi. I boxed you in so you can't do anything. And it's like, you could just walk on your fucking panels. He watched
Right?
you
I didn't
Yeah,
understand
literally.
that.
lots do it.
It's like you just made a path for both of you guys.
Yeah, the path goes both ways, buddy.
It's like he used that feature
When he said
himself.
that, I thought he meant like you can't do, like that Yugi literally couldn't win, and then he walks on his path,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh,
Yeah, no,
he-
it's just that Yugi can't summon anything else. So if his monsters die, that's it.
He used his feature himself and then was just like, ha ha ha, I'm a genius. And then Yugi's monster takes one step onto his red and he goes, oh no, I forgot it works the other way too.
it's like that. What's that meme? The I've done it meme.
No, I'm a genius. Oh no. And then
Oh, I'm a genius. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, man.
My last note for the episode is shit in your own ass, you dumb little twink bitch.
God.
Literally all of my notes are just all caps screaming.
I have a lot of all caps screaming specifically in 49
It's just
because
Duke,
49 has some good shit.
it's just Duke just getting so mad about having to explain the game that no one's ever seen before to someone who's never played it. It's like,
Yeah.
stop. If you didn't want people to fucking play your game the right way, you shouldn't have fucking. If you didn't want to explain anything and how it works, don't make it.
Or you should have, made a promo video so people would shut the fuck up when they try to ask you how to play the game, and you can just guide them to this 20-minute tutorial before you live stream it to literally everyone.
I forgot my second note in episode 49 is, yeah, bro, we get it, you warp.
That's really good. Yeah, if Duke Devlin was a character made in 2020, he would absolutely vape. I hate that that's accurate.
Yugi, I just got some new juice for my vape pen. Duke, you really should. Oh, sorry, Yugi. I'm too busy ripping these fat clouds.
Carl, this is a very important question.
Would you
what
like
flavor
to have some cotton flavor?
What flavor would Duke smoke?
Black cherry.
That's very on brand. Yes, correct. You will live another day. Congratulations.
What?
You've earned it.
What?
We'll have another quiz tomorrow. Be ready.
Let me out! I don't want to be in this jar!
Oh, I have to repost that Brog video and just say podcast time without context to make people scared. Anyway.
Yeah, baby.
That edit you did of Carl in the jar, like
Yeah.
bouncing around, is the best thing ever.
I'm very proud of it. It's one of the best things I've ever made, I
love
think.
the Bio. Did you see the one Shura made the other day of the Smash reveal? Sure, that's one of my fucking favorites you've done.
Let me go.
Did you post it on?
I got it
post
right
it on
here.
Yeah, I
Twitter?
haven't seen this.
I'm putting it right in
Please.
general.
I'm
Oh, wait,
that one
is it the
too.
one with the Brog? And yeah, it's that one. That's really
funny.
good.
Really fucking funny.
That's so strong, dude. Wow.
Oh shit.
So episode 49, my first note, and I don't recall the actual context of the full quote, but I just wrote down the quote, "You won the tournament because you were the best gamer on the island." And I just wrote immediately after that, "Yeah, Mario Party ain't shit compared to Duel Monsters."
I have a new recurring bit. Now that we
Oh.
don't have to worry about your sister, Joey, your sister. Now it's going to be, remember Duelist Kingdom, Yugi? Remember Duelist Kingdom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny mage do funny magic.
Funny magic stick go burr.
At some point, I just started skipping through the episodes. I don't remember where that point was. Oh, there we go. It was in 48. The third note. Now I have resorted to skipping through parts of the episodes because they're annoying and unnecessary.
I did the same thing.
I wanted to do that so fucking much.
You
Because
should have.
somehow, even despite feeling kind of like crap and being kind of sick, I still went through the entire fucking episodes.
I could see you just sitting there staring at the screen blankly, your eyes glazed over, just like, I'm absorbing this.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, I respect the commitment, Shora. I sit through it because despite how bad the dub is, it's stupid, and I love stupid shit.
So, I'll be honest. The Duke Devlin stuff, I was pretty awake for that. I was like, yeah, this is funny. I can make jokes about this, sure. But then when we got to the fucking first 2 episodes of season 2, with totally not Bandit Keith.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
The spoilers, we're not there yet. We're still on 49.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind.
The one by that name there.
What?
That's when my eyes glazed the fuck over until one fucking point, and you'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, well.
So not to detract from the podcast too much. I'm gonna post in general. But okay, so I posted this stupid Sora for Smash meme, right? 40 seconds long. 40 seconds long.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the most over the top fake YouTuber shit, right? And I have not hundreds, tons of these comments like, this isn't real, he's not gonna get in. I'm like, it's 40 seconds, just watch the video. You'll understand, it's just a joke.
People who can't take jokes and who insist on treating it all seriously need to chill the fuck out for a hot minute.
Literally, I'm taking soul damage. It's just killing me inside. I'm I'm never making a Smash meme again.
Yeah, with Smash memes, you gotta.
Oh my god.
It's a fine line between comments of people who find it funny and comments of people who can't take a joke. Anyway, I'm excited for my soul to leave my body and my body to turn to ashes on Thursday when deconfirmation breaks me.
Hell yeah.
But getting off Smash and back into Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, let's keep going with Smash. Welcome to the Smash Cast.
We're not doing a
for
Smash cast.
I can't believe they confirmed Yugi Moto for Smash.
No, I'm sorry. They confirmed Dark Magician.
I can't believe Dark Magician.
Yugi's already in Jump Force. They won't let him out.
I can't believe Dark Magician shattered Galeem and then Yugi popped out and when it's time to smash. But he had to do the stutter thing, so when it's time to.
No. You see, what happened was all the characters were lining up. Galeem was there. And then everything went negative colored for a second, and you very distantly just heard Mind Crush.
Mind Crush.
That'd be real good.
That's very good. Yugi's final smash is Exodia obliterating you. That would be really
actually
good.
be good.
Fuck.
But half the time it just fails. Half the time he draws the wrong card and can't do it.
No.
would be funny.
Yugi just has a mechanic like Steve where he can just find cards on the ground and occasionally he can find an Exodia piece. If you can find all 5, you'll just automatically fucking one stock everybody on the field.
Yeah, if you can draw all 5 pieces of Exodia, then you go into a state where if you hit someone with your next attack, they will be obliterated.
No, fucking better.
It just zooms out.
It's not a.
It zooms out and it's just a screen, and Exodia just punches the screen, and the Smash game's over.
Oh my
No,
god, that's
they
good.
they would directly reference the anime with it. You just have it it's a secondary final smash where you get all 5 pieces, you hit the button, and then Exodia comes out and does a fucking Samus style big ass beam that just auto obliterates
beam.
anybody who gets caught in it.
Hell yeah. Love that beam.
Which means it could be really funny if you
can target the HUDs of everyone's and just destroy all their extra lives.
Oh my god. That's really funny.
Yugi's stage for Smash is fucking the Kaiba Corp building outside with all the Blue Eyes White Dragon statues, and they occasionally come to life.
Oh yeah, Kaiba Land is absolutely
You
the
just see
stage.
Kaiba come up behind one of them.
Kaiba's just riding on the back of one of them.
Oh yeah, if Yugi's not on the stage when you're dueling there, then Yugi and Kaiba are in the back dueling each other. But if Yugi is in the match, then it's Kaiba just fucking around fighting a hologram of Yugi, and like the hologram glitches out.
I think it would be a spoiler for later in season 2, or would it be season 3? I don't even know anymore. There's a lot of things that happen in these seasons.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I love
For the hypothetical stage, Carl wanted to bring something
Yeah.
up, but it might be a spoiler, so it's not
Gotcha.
getting brought
I
up.
was like,
Yeah.
Trust
waiting.
me,
I was
Bio,
like,
when
is
you
he-
see it, you're gonna
Yes,
shit
yeah.
yourself. It's gonna be great. I love that Duke like programmed in the Dark Magician and then forgot what he programmed onto the Dark Magician.
I can't. He
he
made the
said
Dark Magician the
something
best
like-
monster in the game. This is
Right? He was like, I hope he
absurd.
doesn't find his other special attacks. And I was like, of course he's going to.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, what do I give for the Dark Magician? I'm gonna give him 2 abilities, which are Magical Hat and Mystical Box.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Which aren't even, they're not even Dark Magician's attacks, right?
They're fucking.
They're just
they're
random
fucking
magic
spell
cards.
Yeah.
They're spell cards, but they're good combo pieces with the Dark Magician. And also
Gotcha.
Yugi's signature, so he knows exactly how to use them, which is
It's
really
a good
funny.
thing you gave the Dark Magician these spell card abilities, Duke, which I just conveniently looked up on the little tablet that you put on the side of the thing. Thanks for that, by the way. That's actually considerate. It would have been better if you fucking told me how to use it.
Also, when Mystic Box pops and Duke is just like, what are you gonna do? By stabbing your own magician? And I'm like, you programmed the game. You know how the box works, you idiot!
I love when Dark Magician pops out of the box near Duke, and he goes, "The Dark Magician,"
The
and he goes,
finger waggle!
"Yes, I am."
Didn't say the magic word. Didn't say the magic word.
I love the fucking finger wag. It
I
always
love
gets
it.
me.
The finger waggle is so good every
it's
time.
So good. Okay, wait. Fucking the entire time that the Pharaoh was messing with the goddamn like help tablet on the side of the thing, do you think in his mind he was just like, Yugi, Yugi, I need your help. I don't understand technology. Yugi, please. Yugi, how do I look this up? Okay.
And Yugi's just
Spirit
playing with his
Pharaoh.
trains in his mind space, and he's just like, I don't know, hee hee hee.
I know I'm a kid in the modern day. I know how to use a tablet. Okay, you go to Chrome. Which one's Chrome? It's the circle one there.
Yugi, a tablet? What does a rock have to do with this computer?
Okay, right. This is a different proprietor. Okay, Pharaoh, go to Safari. I don't want to go on Safari. I'm in the middle of a game. No. It's an app. What's an app? You mean an appetizer? Man, I could really go for some potato skins. Pharaoh, please.
Okay, you just type in the computer. Type? What type is it? I think his monster's an earth type.
Let's see. This is technology, so this would be like Earth attribute machine. No. You type as in like to type. I don't know what that is. Like a typewriter. I don't know what that is.
I have to interrupt the podcast real quick
Oh.
because I just for a second glanced at Twitter and saw Dick Van Dyke trending, and I was like,
Yeah?
did Dick Van Dyke die? And I look, and like the first thing,
I hope not.
Legendary actor and comedian Dick Van Dyke was born on December 13th, 1925. He turns 95
Jesus.
today.
Oh,
And
thank
2 things
God.
happened in my mind. One, wow, thank God Dick Van Dyke didn't die. Second, Dick Van Dyke is still alive.
Yes, dude's
Third,
alive
Dick
and
Van
kicking.
Dyke is on Twitter.com.
Dick Van Dyke is very good.
Like, how the fuck? That was a roller coaster of emotions I just went on. I apologize. What's going on here with Yu-Gi-Oh? I blacked out because
Listeners,
I just had
I
an
need you to
instant-
take that snippet of Shibuya going Dick Van Dyke is very good. Cut out the Van Dyke part.
No.
Dick is very
No.
good.
We're not doing this. We're
I'm
not
gonna
doing this.
fucking do it.
Bitch.
Wow.
Rude.
I've already got the
Anyway,
I've already got the very
congratulations.
quiet Shibuya fucking hawk laughing file on my computer somewhere. Now I can have Shibuya going, Dick is very good.
Anyway, congratulations to Dick Van Dyke for a happy birthday. A week before now when this podcast goes live, but
I like when Yugi beat Duke Devlin and stared him dead in the eyes and went, I can forgive your transgressions just this one time, Duke. Cross me again, and I shall show no mercy.
Listen, Duke Devlin had more character growth than most villains in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he acknowledged and realized that he was being a fucking creep.
Shibuya, can you read the line?
Whoa, Industrial Illusions did sign a contract after all. They want to take Dungeon Dice Monsters global. It's my favorite fucking line read in all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids dub. It's so good. It's so good.
Imagine if he like didn't manage to get to Yugi and them before this point and got the email and just went, oh, well, look at that. They got back to me.
Yeah. Imagine if this took place in an era where you could have emails just sent directly to something on your person like a phone.
Imagine instead of dueling right then and there,
battle.
They were just like, all right, well, we'll do our duel tomorrow. And that night, Duke got the email and was just like, Yugi, I have to call it off. I was wrong.
Yami would take over though and be like, no, we will do this duel.
Yami's just like, I've made a promise, Yugi. I cannot back down. But Yami, it's all good now. No, Yugi, my partner, my best friend in the whole world. I need to avenge our friend Joseph.
My final note for episode 49 is just, can we please get to Battle City now? I'm withering away.
Well, here we are.
Here we are.
Episode 50.
This is Battle City?
Season 2, episode 1.
Season 2 is the beginning of Battle City, but this is mostly set up for Battle City, which will start properly on the next episode of the podcast when we watch the next set.
Cool.
Battle City's very good. My first note of the sub, personally, is episode 50 bringing in the second OP with the money shot of the Pharaoh coming out of the tablet. Fuck yeah! And then my second note is Shuffle is so good, this intro still fucking slaps. Because the Japanese second opening is very good.
That's funny. My first note is intro still fucking slaps. Then my second note is, oh shit, we in season 2 now. I can tell because it's not on Netflix, so we're back to yugioh.com.
Well, I think I saw one of the episodes in the first season, and it still had like Yugi's grandfather still trapped in the TV or something, or his soul taken away, and I was like, that didn't happen.
A lot of the dub doesn't really change the opening all that much.
I think in the next couple episodes they're going to change to the second one.
Yeah. They change up some of the intro animations later on. This opening right here, Shuffle, one of my favorites.
Wow, you fucking weeaboo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not going to deny it. It's the truth. But listen, when Yami's one of your first crushes as a kid, you embrace it.
I just love that Bakura's still like just evil, just walking around.
Yeah, Bakura's just hanging out, being evil. You know.
Tay's outfit
no longer voiced by Grandma.
So hard. Tay's outfit is so fucking good, dude.
Oh, this opening is real cool.
I would also like to bring up that Yami.
Yes.
Yami in the fucking sub. He starts off when Yugi's just in the mirror looking at the chain. He just goes, I think that's too ordinary. And Yugi's like, what? I actually thought it was a little bit much. And he's like, it would look good with some silver jewelry on your arms. You should wear it. And Yugi's like, that wouldn't look good on me, dude. What are you doing? And then
no, it wouldn't look good on you. It would look good on me.
There's a whole part that they cut out with, like, I think it's supposed to be Yugi's mom, where she overhears him talking to himself in his room as he's getting ready. And then Yami from the puzzle is just like, Anzu's waiting for you outside. Show her how cool you are. I can tell she's into you. And I'm like, holy shit, man, you're being a real player right now.
I just love that they have Joey's sister in the opening, just like
it's very
bandages
good.
over her eyes. It's like Dr. Nick didn't come through.
I mean, we'll get to Serenity when she starts showing
I
up
need more money. I need to try this second doctor that I found.
Congratulations, Joseph. Your money covered the cost of one eye's operation. You will need to earn another $3 million.
Bakura just goes, "Don't worry, bro. I've got this," and pops the Millennium Eye in her eye. She's like, "I can see too much, Joey. Please take it out. Remove my eyes, please. I don't want them anymore."
Wow.
Is that what blue looks like?
What?
I've only ever tasted purple. Look, it's not grape. It's fucking purple flavor.
I love that Yugi just like walks up to this fortune teller
Yeah.
and it's just like, "Oh yeah, take my puzzle. Yeah, sure, that's fine."
I love that they're on their way to watch a soccer game.
They're actually not. It's actually just a normal school day, but for some reason they made it a special event because cutting class is for bad kids, and it has to be a weekend when they're going to an optional soccer game.
We gotta get to the soccer game, Yugi.
Yeah, I love that Yugi is just like, "No, I can't give you this. This is too important. Just for a second." Well, I guess if it's just for a second.
My notes just, "Oh my god, who could have seen that coming?"
Like, wow, who would have thought it?
And then does Bakura have a briefcase, or is that just his school bag?
This is cool.
I
Does
think
it look like-
I think that's just what he brings to school every day.
Because it just looks, because he's like shifts over to like the evil Bakura, who's like tall and looks like an adult. So it just
Yeah.
looks like he's like an adult just pretending to go to a real job, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get this Millennium item."
Bakura from school, Bakura with the steel briefcase for absolutely no fucking reason.
That's what I said. I said Bakura from school with a briefcase.
Bakura from school, Bakura who didn't steal this item like the other one.
Oh man.
Oh, thank God, Bakura from school. Who the fuck are you again?
One of my notes in all caps is just, "Yo, he turned the arrow. They'll never find their way now."
Yeah.
It's so funny that in the dub they're just like, "Sorry, Taya, but I can't have you following me," while he's changing the arrows. Like, I'm just gonna call him Yami Bakura because like Yami means darkness, so Dark Bakura. That's what the fans have been calling him for years. The fact that Yami Bakura apologizes today to Taya in the dub is really funny because this bitch is not sorry. And then I watched the sub, and sure enough, he's just silently like, as he's like flipping the arrows every which way.
Oh, an asshole, dude.
Get fucked, you stupid
Okay, so
bitch.
my interpretation, not interpretation, when I saw him, I only saw him turn one arrow, and so it's just like, why are you gonna turn one arrow and then all the rest still
I mean,
point
they
to
only
the...
explicitly show him turning one of them, but the implication is that he followed them and then flipped all of them as he went.
I just thought it was funny.
It's very good.
Yeah, I love Bakura's just like standing in a crowded area, just like, "I'm going to use my Millennium Ring to find out where the puzzle went." It is like, you're in a public area with other people listening to.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
talking to
people
himself.
watching this fucking 16-year-old holding up this fucking ring, just moving it around and going, where is the Millennium Puzzle? I must find where they went so I can steal it for myself.
Bold of you to
Become
assume that
powerful."
people in a crowded metropolitan area would give a fuck what anyone else is doing.
You know
on their
what?
commute.
That's very true. This would happen in New York City and no one would give a shit.
Yeah, in any big city, this will just happen, and no one will look
As
or
was
give a
evidenced
fuck.
by the fucking videos of the dude who wore a giant rat costume just walking around the New York City subways and no one batted an eye at all.
I was the one where he like gets up on the seat and like perches on it, and nobody's saying anything.
No one looks, no one blinks, everyone just doesn't give a shit.
That's really good.
That's New York City in a nutshell.
Also, in the dub, Bakura is just like, "I'll use the ring to track down the puzzle." Meanwhile, in the sub, the ring goes off on its own, and he's just like, "The Millennium Ring senses a bad omen." And it's a lot more ominous that way. And considering the whole situation, I don't know which I like more. Because I'm just wondering if it makes more sense for the ring to just be like, "There's some bad shit going on down there. You should go see it, you bad bitch." Or if he's just like, "Yes, ring, tell me where the shit is. Give it to me."
Spirit of the evil Millennium Ring, tell me where to find the Millennium Puzzle. Down the alleyway. To the left you must go. Really got to
The
get
fact
that
that the
checked
necklace is just like stuck with a kunai or whatever it is into the side of the podium. It's just like, oh, cool, okay.
Yeah.
Just grab it.
It's lucky that you didn't connect the chain to the ring with, like, I don't know, a climber's hook or anything that would be really easy to take off.
Right.
You know?
I saw that too. I was like, what? Like, oof.
You know, it's really neat how you can't just, like, I don't know, press in or unscrew it depending on which kind it is, and then just take it off and just be like, haha, my puzzle's mine again. Goodbye, bitch.
Right?
Yeah, it's
That's one of my notes in all caps. I'm just like, oh my god,
I was
just unscrew
screaming it in episode 51. Don't worry.
Also, the Millennium Melon makes its debut.
The Millennium Hammer. Yeah, the Millennium Rod shows up finally, and good stuff.
I'm so excited. Our boy is here. We can't say his name yet. Raw.
Yeah, we don't know his name yet, technically, but be excited for him. He's very good.
It's very raw.
And soon,
Is his name Raw something?
I shall
Carl?
change my character art to be perfect. To be here. I might not. I don't fucking know.
Got him.
I mean, listen, depends on what you want to do.
Listen, I have a really good idea for later on.
Oh.
Yugi like being against fighting, and then the guy's just like, no, you should. He's like, okay, he makes some good points.
Yeah.
Like, so easily just turned.
And then when they go to duel, Yami just being like, Yugi, I can barely sense you even now. Meanwhile, in the sub, it's just like, Yugi, someone's staring at me. It's making me very uncomfortable. I can't duel. I can't duel under these conditions, Yugi. This is not peak dueling performance.
I didn't have my G fuel.
I gotta Google something real quick.
My Millennium fuel. My M fuel.
There's no
there we go.
monster energy here. I can't unleash the power within me.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyberjar. Is Cyberjar still banned?
I don't know if Cyberjar is still banned, but they completely gloss over what it actually does in the dub, because they're just like, now we take 5
check.
cards. Meanwhile, in the sub, they're just like, yes, now we take 5 cards, and any level 4 or lower monsters get summoned, which is how
the ban
Silverfang
list
gets
is-
put on the field in the first place.
I forgot that the ban list was updated. Effective from December 15th.
Huh.
Cyberjar is indeed still banned.
Okay.
Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. What the fuck is that one? Hello?
I mean, that sounds raw.
That sounds sick as shit.
Oh, that's,
it's like a little cat thing.
It's Buster Blader support, I believe.
Yes.
Oh. That's kind of neat.
All I know is that they unbanned more of my Gishkis and also frogs, so I'm excited.
You know,
Yeah.
in a world of Duelist, clearly, only one person can use a machine-heavy deck. Clearly. In a world dominated by card games, no one else would ever think to use a machine archetype so heavily.
Yugi's like, I know only one person who uses machine monsters. I'm like, there's more than one person who can have machine cards. They're not that rare.
Yeah, like, this ain't a foolproof call-out post.
And then Keith pulls his fucking hood down, and I'm just like, bro, remember Duelist Kingdom?
I'm so sad the flashback got rid of the ouch as he's falling.
I hate
Rip.
He summoned 2 monsters and then summoned a 3rd monster in the same fucking turn.
Yes.
Like,
Seems legit to me.
Look, the rules don't come in until the tournament actually starts, please.
can we talk about
They don't
Coach?
update the rule set until later.
Can we talk about
I
Coach?
love how they
Morty?
just like changed entirely how Bandit Keith looks so they could have part of his face showing so you wouldn't know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just made his face a little longer, more sallow.
you do what you gotta do. Listen.
Can we talk about Coach Morty?
Yeah, I wanted them to give him, like, an actual name in the sub, and they just don't.
It's just, it looks like Tristan, and they're just like, we gotta help his cat Fluffy. Please, sir, we have to help Fluffy. And he's just like sobbing. I'm like, I'm gonna shit my whole ass. What is happening?
Would you like to know what their excuse is in the sub? Where it's a school day and they have to cut class?
What is it? Pray tell.
The excuse is literally just, Yugi's really sick. I can hear him in the hospital crying for us even now. And he's just like, You guys are such good friends. Go on. Get out
That's
of
so
here.
good.
And like the fact that the dub doesn't even just have them go, Yugi's really hurt. He called us and said that he was in trouble. We need to go help him. Really upsets me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, if I was cheating.
Again,
Just like not even.
just like
The cheating tech is obscenely good.
Yeah, really advanced cheating this time.
It reminds me of like freaking like Assassin's. It's like the Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade or
A
whatever.
little
Like,
bit,
that's
yeah,
what it
like
reminds
it's
me.
like the hidden deck. Goddamn.
I'm just picturing like someone wearing these kind of robes walking up behind somebody, and then the card just like Buster Blader pops out from the fucking thing like that, and it slits someone's throat with the card and walks away.
Oh, that would be really good. Oh,
That'll be
hold
like the
on.
Yu-Gi-Oh DLC for Valhalla.
Oh
You guys
my
want to know a
God.
fun fact?
What?
In the olden days, people used to do handshakes by grabbing each other's forearms because it was a way of telling if you had a concealed weapon or not.
That's kind of neat, actually. I like
Because
that.
everyone wore those big ass robes, so it was very easy to hide literally everything. Could hide a child in those robes.
I had like a snack in there.
Oh yeah, just stick like a whole ass can of Pringles up there.
Stick a whole
Yeah.
ass can of Pringles strapped to your forearm.
Look, when you're
Just
in a robe,
the
it's easy to
mechanism like perfectly pulls out a chip each time, so you don't have to like stick your whole arm down the.
Yeah, no, you just reach down with your hand, pop the lid, and then shake it so you get a chip.
Pops up. Do you want one? How the fuck did you do that? I have my ways. A good magician never
Millennium Pringle
reveals
can.
his secret.
Carl, do you want a really good line from Joey that doesn't show up in the dub? That is incredible. So when they're running away and Taya's really guilty about lying to their coach, Joey's just like, well, you know, the rear end justifies the means, and Taya's like, I don't think that's how the saying goes, dipshit.
That's really good.
And then he goes on to say something about like taking a dump, and then Taya beats him up for it as they're running to go save Yugi from this life or death situation.
My last note for 50 is just Zera looks kind of lame.
For being a super powerful monster, yeah, it's a little boring.
And that's my fucking cue.
Oh.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what's Zera's name? Zera the man's name in Japanese.
Oh.
I mean, I also watched the sub, so I can't guess. I know.
I'm gonna say that its name was the Blue Meanie.
Bio,
Yes.
what do you think Zera's name in Japanese was?
Zelda.
Y'all ready for this? Zera the Mant in Japanese is literally just Zera.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a mant? I looked that up, couldn't find an answer until I added an E to the end of it. Apparently mant means mantis in French.
Yeah.
However, in fucking like every other language, it's M-A-N-T, not M-A-N-T-E. So what the fuck is a mant?
Man ant.
I hate it. 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 I hate this monster so
I
fucking
mean,
much.
what is an airgeist?
I love him. He's raw.
At least that feels like something I could look up.
No.
What is an
We
eargeist?
talked about this in the last filler arc that we watched. How the Netflix subs made up a whole thing, and the only thing discussing it online was other people who watched Yu-Gi-Oh! On Netflix going, "What the fuck is an airgeist?"
For the normal monster version of this card, what? There's a normal monster version of Zera the
What?
Mant?
Huh.
What the fuck?
Oh, also, apparently Zera is as rare as
Status
Blue
is
Eyes because it's
illegal.
one of the strongest fiend type monsters. So there's only 3 of them in the world.
It's an illegal card.
Oh,
It's just... It's the... What the fuck is with
oh.
this? This is fucked up. I don't like this.
Well, let me see.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters National Tournament prize cards, ultra rare.
Oh, if it's a prize card, then yeah, that makes sense. Prize cards are
God.
always banned. because they have stupid effects.
It doesn't even have
What's
an
the
effect.
point of
It's a
getting
normal
them then?
It's useless. It's
Also, if you hear any crying or anything, I had to hold my kid for a little bit because he's having a meltdown.
All right.
oh,
It's okay.
So,
No, that's fine.
so it's not me. Just had to put that out there.
are you sure you're not pulling a Michael Jones, an achievement hunter, walking into his wife's room while she's recording and going? Fucking every time he does that, it fucking kills me. It's so
That is pretty funny though.
just like.
What the fuck is even going on in this chat?
My last note for episode 50 is, God, please, we're so close to Kino. Just give it to me. Just hand it to me. Just drop it in my dumb little grubby rat hands. I'm a little rat boy. He wants his fix. Give me that primo cheese to nibbly wibbly on.
Please don't give any more ideas to this show.
I'm
don't
losing
either.
my mind at this point. You could
Yeah, I can tell. Although you're not losing your mind nearly as much as you were with Rebecca on screen.
It's true.
Remembering
true.
having to read that shit
I was
and
losing my mind in a
howling.
different way. That one was just angry.
Yeah.
This was just, please give me the good cheese. Miss sexy little mouse.
Episode 51.
Episode
So,
51.
my first note is imagine cheating just to beat a little kid. Imagine not being smart enough to outthink a kid in a card game.
Oh, that's funny you say that. My first note is intro still fucking slaps.
My first note is, wow, the
yeah.
cheating tech continues to be obscene.
Completely unoriginal, Shibuya. You put that every time.
Yes, truly. I need to get better material. I need to be more original.
Yeah, how dare you have a first opening line for every single episode? That's incredibly stupid.
It's such an outdated idea. What made me think that would be a funny bit?
Right? Who thinks that's funny?
Mystical elf
Couldn't be me.
on Christmas.
Oh man.
I shouted something about there being a galaxy-brained play, and I don't remember what the fuck it
Oh,
was.
it's probably the back and forth of Zera attacking Dark Magician to mirror forcing Zera
that was
to
real
solemn
good.
judgmenting Mirror Force.
No, it was something with Curse of Fiend, because it was before that.
Ah. At that point, I don't know then. Oh, maybe that was the Living Arrow one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. The Living Arrow play was pretty good, but also Solemn Judgment showing up in the anime. Real good.
Wait, what the fuck is... Hold on. I'm losing my mind right now. Curse of Fiend. Explore Curse of Fiend. That's incorrect. Oh, that's what it was. It's because he changed all their monsters' positions. He put his monsters into defense and then used that to switch them all into attack so he could attack
Oh, that was real smart too.
and attack the Dark Magician also. I was like, wow, that's a better play than I expected to happen.
Yeah.
And then he fucked him up with the Living Arrow, and I was like, let's go! That's
Arrow's
not what
very
Living
good.
Arrow did at all, ever, in every other episode, but I like this effect more, so I like this play.
Yeah. Look, if the effect makes sense and is a cool play, then sure, I'll accept it being fake as fuck. Living Arrow's usually bullshit, but here, fun. I like it.
Bakura? Bakura the thief? Bakura who's gonna watch the duel?
Bakura who just beat the shit out of an American man?
I fucking love Bakura beating the shit. Bakura beating people larger than him up is my favorite thing.
It's very good.
It's very satisfying.
When Bandit Keith gets her consciousness, the first thing he worries about is like what he's wearing.
What the fuck am I wearing?
He's just, oh my god, what am I wearing? And I'm like, you're not worried about literally anything else, like this giant stage in an abandoned building.
I mean,
Jumps down.
he's got voices in his head. He's worried about that.
He jumps down and his first priority is to smash the puzzle. It's like, uh-oh, Pisces go bye-bye. I like Bakura just jacking a piece of the puzzle, just like, I'm going to put myself into this and explore the inner machinations of the Millennium Puzzle.
I like how Yugi has a backpack and can easily put all the pieces of the puzzle in the backpack for safekeeping so none of them fall instead of holding them all in his hand, and yet he doesn't do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's kind of stupid.
I wonder how you put it all together like that.
They actually explain that in the sub. Yeah. It's very upsetting that they don't explain it at all in the dub, because his speedrun time of building the puzzle going from 8 years to 20 minutes is impressive enough on its own.
I have my favorite fucking note I've ever written.
Oh?
When Bakura hands the fucking last piece back to Yugi, he's like, here, you forgot one piece. I just wrote, here's this one piece of advice, get some bitches.
Alto's really corrupted you, huh?
Oh, I said from this in all caps, One Piece.
Do you guys read today's One Piece chapter? Because it was really good.
I don't keep up with One Piece, you know this.
I caught up like last year, then I've waited.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think I'm still at that well, never mind. This isn't the One Piece podcast.
Yeah,
It
not
is
yet
now.
anyway. I might set up that goal if we can hit our stretch goal for Zexel, which is how I'm pronouncing it until the end of time, because pronouncing it Zeal is a little bit dumb. Anyway.
You motherfuckers need to get us to Zeal.
Anyway, my notes start going into all caps and off the rails when we get to the puzzle being smashed, because I'm just like, does that hook not come off? Why wouldn't it? If it's a climber's hook, just undo it. It is so easy, Yugi. You can just undo it.
Yeah, I don't know why their brains just stopped working in every fucking way when it came to getting this puzzle off a wall. I love that this was the time where he's like, I'm going to put this chain on it that's super heavy and strong so no one will steal it.
Yeah.
This is the moment when he fucked up the most.
It's also really, really, really funny that in English, Joey has the bright idea to just, put the pipe through the hole of the hook, even though that pipe should be burning their hands, and use it as a lever. Whereas in the sub, Yami has to be like, Joseph, I am speaking directly to you now. Use it as a fucking lever.
And
yeah, because they're just hammering it in.
I was gonna say, I love the
That's at
first
one part
plan
they're
was
just banging
beating
on
the
it.
shit out of it with a pipe.
Joey, you fucking idiot.
Oh, it's not even like, it's like, this is how Italians handle things, Joey.
I mean, if he's from Brooklyn in this, there's a chance.
Normally it's pipe to the kneecap instead of pipe to the thing stuck on the wall, but...
I mean, kneecaps will come later. I also, lost it when Yugi was just succumbing to the smoke inhalation and just going, even if I don't get to make it out, at least he will. And I'm like, he's inside a puzzle. Who's gonna get him out of there?
I love when Taya comes back and is standing outside just going, don't worry, guys, you need to... you gotta get Yugi out. Just come on, you gotta hurry up. And I'm like, weren't you supposed to call 911 and the fire department? Why are you sitting there?
They literally
with no
say,
one?
Taya, go call 911 in Japanese.
And then they said that in the dub too.
Yeah.
But then she didn't do it, and all of a sudden they're just there because she called them, I guess.
Well, she was running off to a payphone in the sub. She was just
I don't think they
right, and then
showed that.
ran to go find a phone.
They showed her running off to find a phone. I don't think they showed her finding a phone and calling anyone.
That they didn't, because all the attention was on Yugi and also Bandit Keith just fighting off a Force Ghost. I should mention that in the sub it's really funny because you just see this cloaked figure just going, Kisu, Kisu. Just constantly. It's very funny. Instead of this commanding voice, it's just this really soft, really annoying Keith, I'm coming at you now, Keith. I need you to go to the GameStop.
The power of the internet.
Bandit Keith.
Yeah.
I'm your father now, Keith.
Get fucked. I'm your brain pal now.
Call me Daddy, Keith. I own you, motherfucker.
Can I
Steal Yugi's pants.
can I start off
from
the
me.
least favorite card or play?
I
My
mean,
favorite play is...
I want to share
Unless we
one
have more
last
to talk
note,
about.
and it's just sharing hospital food is what's supposed to be motivating them to get along here.
Oh, I
Hospital
heard that.
food is
That's
dog shit.
Right?
And it sucks because in Japanese that scene is them just saying, yeah, I heard a voice telling me how to get the puzzle out, and Tristan was like, I knew that idea was too smart for you, and that's what gets them fighting, which makes a lot of sense. And the hospital food thing is just very dumb.
I like that Taya thinking about how she almost lost that sweet Yugi dick, and then she started flying through space.
Yeah, that monologue is set to the most overdramatic thing I think I've ever seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! Up to this point. Anyway, yeah, go ahead with the least favorite card play, Bio.
Zero. The man. I hate it.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's fair.
interesting.
What about your least favorite card?
It's just like there was so much build up, right? They had
And
3
new play.
monsters. They were all morphing together in this stupid little freaking.
I mean, not everything
Hunched
can be
over.
Blacklist or Soldier.
Yeah.
I guess.
Was that also your least favorite play? Is it a card in play?
Yeah.
Is Zero the man?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Sure.
This is difficult because I really didn't have that many things that I just vehemently disliked this week.
Yeah, my least favorite play isn't even a play in a card game or a dice game.
So I'm just kind of like,
You'll see.
I'm gonna say my least favorite play was Solomon Muto totally digging that TV.
Yeah, that's
good.
fair and understandable. Carl?
My least favorite play was Duke Devlin
How dare you?
being a piece of fucking shit.
Okay, well, when he's being a piece of shit, sure, I get it.
Yeah.
My least
And my
favorite
least
play.
favorite card was Blast Lizard.
Okay.
Not even a card, but
I mean, he's probably a card. It's fine. Yo, mama. My least favorite play is Yugi going, oh, giving this to you is a bad idea. Okay. And then giving the puzzle to Bandit Keith.
yeah.
It's very...
The only one of us that picked an actual card play is Bio.
My favorite thing is when a character says, this is a bad idea, and then proceeds to go through with the bad idea.
My favorite play
Always
was the
love it.
Mighty Mage, and also the table flip that Bandit Keith did.
Yeah, the table flip was pretty funny.
This is mine now, motherfucker!
My favorite play would just be the Pharaoh just being like, I'm just going to grab a random handful of dice and hope it works. Oh, hey, it worked.
Yeah. The fact that he pulled his government assigned dual Sona from a random pool of dice. Still incredible. My favorite play is Strike Ninja going through the warp gate. I think we can all agree that is iconic and the
was
best
cool.
part
Yes.
of this 6
Yes.
episode set.
Yes.
I do like the reflection piece where like Zero uses that attack and he uses the whatever.
Oh yeah, the chain of just, I hit you. Oh yeah, well you hit yourself. Oh yeah, well I still hit you because I counter you hitting me.
The Solemn Judgment play was really fucking good.
Solemn Judgment is great, and I love that they literally just have him going no, and then the attack fizzles out on his actual palm.
The actual fucking duel plays were insane.
Yeah. Some of the best duel plays we've had yet, and they're only going to get better as the rules get more coherent.
Hell yeah.
So I hope you're all excited, because our next set of episodes will actually get into Battle City and the start of it all. We're going to be watching
Finally.
episodes 52 through 57. That's another set of 6, but the first episode in that set features my man ShibuyaKaiba. It's going to be very exciting.
Let's fucking go!
It's time to duel with actual rules, bitches.
It's time to Battle City, bitch.
Yes.
That's gonna be my new beginning of my notes thing. Instead of intros
No.
to slaps, it's
No.
gonna be Battle City, bitch.
My first note for every episode should still be Battle City still fucking slaps. That might actually be a good
yeah,
bit to run.
And after it's over, Battle City was the best.
Yeah, and then after it's over,
Still slaps.
After it's over, I wish we still had Battle City.
after it's over, where's Battle City? I miss her so much.
My fucking intro for this is gonna be, yeah, this is good shit. And then we're going to get to one of those filler arcs where I'm going to be like, yeah, this is my shit.
And then we're gonna get to one of those filler arcs and I'm gonna be like, kill me, please. I just want Battle City back.
I don't know why you're such a hashtag hater.
We're going to get to a single filler arc where it's going to be Shibuya going, I want this child to fucking die.
Meanwhile, Shora is the child and is cackling at me. I'm just on the floor sobbing, and you're just standing over me, howling.
Sorry, Seto. Get fucked.
For those of you who know what we're talking about, great. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, no spoilers for Bio.
For Bio, those viewers don't listen.
No, it's... Okay, he deafened himself in the call!
Bio, come back. Oh, he's back.
He's back, gamers, we got it.
We got him, gamers. We're back in there.
Hear no spoilers, see no spoilers, speak no spoilers.
Exactly.
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all four of us are very excited to be making and putting out, so if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.